Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Intuitive Empress. This is Empress Light, and I've come to you with your daily reading. All right, for Monday, June 16th, 2025. This reading is for my lovely Capricorns. If you were born between December 22nd and January 19th, this is for you. All right, this is for the collective of Capricorn born between December 22nd and January 19th. All right, Capricorn, this is for you. Whether if you are Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, all right, this reading is for you, okay? Those who are cross watchers, you are welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the Intuitive Empress, all right? Again, hopefully you guys had a great Father's Day, all right? And a great weekend for those who were out and about, okay? Maybe there was no rain in the region where you're at. Maybe there was. I know that we took advantage because there was no rain. Thank goodness for that. So I've come today with a collective reading for the Capricorn, all right, to share some insight from source to you, all right? So let's see what we have here. I'm going to read from my Tarot of Divine for my Capricorn on today, okay? Read from my Tarot of Divine. I have already meditated, okay, and have prayed, okay, in regards to the cards, the decks. So I'm going to get started. Let's get right into it for my Capricorns, all right? It's been a lot going on, I'm sure, for everybody. Just things, you know, but one thing I will say is that source is moving, all right? We got one card, ooh, the devil. Now, that's the overall energy that Capricorn likes to reside in. So let's see. That means there's an authoritative energy around you, or either you're functioning in, and we got an Eight of Swords, all right? So we are in thinking mode. All right, Capricorn, you coming in here serious. The Sun card, all right. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. So that means we Capricorn, we in a no-nonsense attitude, huh? We got some goals. We're reevaluating some things so we can get over here, okay? Okay, Capricorn, I see you. My fellow earth signs, okay? All right, leadership, okay? I'm gathering that whether you're in leadership on a job, whether you're in leadership, you have your own business, okay? You could be the leader in a family situation, whatever, okay? However, I'm feeling intuitively that you are a leader. Okay, and there is something going on in this situation. You are reconsidering, Capricorn. All right, let's get it going here. All right, so don't freak out when you see that card, okay? That just means, you know, you're in an authoritative position. All right, some shadow work. All right, Spirit, Divine. What's going on with my Capricorn? Okay. All right. There's some change coming. Got the Wheel of Fortune card here, Capricorn. Change coming. Okay. Boom. All right. Let's see what we got here. A whole bunch just came out. We don't do reversals with this particular deck. All right. Nine of Pentacles on this deck particular. The Tarot of Divine is Nine of Swords. You got Ten of Swords. World card. They kind of all came spilling out. Okay, cool. I want to make sure that you guys can see everything. Okay. All right, so whatever they tried to project on you, I could tell you right now, that's being returned to sender. That's not prospering. That's not happening. Because whatever plans this was right here, this little betrayal, this whatever this confusion was, Source has completely changed that situation around. Source has completely changed that. Okay. Yep. You got a Ten of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, you got a Nine of Pentacles. But this is my Tarot of the Divine. So this is Nine of Coins card, your money. So that's good. That's really good. Something tried to come between your money. Something tried to come with this type of authoritative energy, okay, to put you in a position where you had to kind of change some stuff, okay? However, You got over that really, really fast, Capricorn. Capricorns, let me tell you something. We have the energy of resilience like no other. First of all, we're the hardest working sign in the zodiac. Okay, that's one. Okay, because I'm gonna just put it out there. Yes, that is a part of my zodiac, the Capricorn. All right, but I don't want this to, kind of detour what I'm saying to overall collectively for my Capricorn. However, I just wanted to let you know the Capricorn is the hardest working sign in the zodiac. So when a coin card pops up or a pentacle card pops up, especially in a Capricorn reading, all right, because, we have the power and tools to attract money. All right, we have the power and the tools to attract money, which I'm going to let you guys know now. Pretty soon I will be doing financial readings, all right? Financial intuitive readings. So if you want to switch careers, open a business, or if you are wondering what's going on with your coins, all right, please tune in to my readings as I announce when I'm going to start doing particular just readings on the subject of abundance and prosperity and your money, all right? So tune in for that, because right now this is waiting. And yes, it does exist. However, it's some things that blockages, traumatic occurrences from childhood keeps resurfacing, all kinds of stuff that forms blockages from the energy of currency coming your way. And there are tools and keys that you can use in order to free up your money, in order to put you in new realms and dimensions of opportunity. All right, so tune into my channel, tune into my TikToks and my Instagram when I start announcing about the money readings. All right, you want to stay tuned for the money readings, because those will be coming up, and you will see, and I can promise you, you will see a shift and a change in your finances once you get these readings for the better. All right, as long as you take the advice from source and do what you are told, you will see financial increase from these readings. And I am a witness to that. All right. So going back, here we are. All right. We are in a place right now. Devil energy. Now, this could be, again, my readings relate to present, past, and future. Okay. So it could have happened already. Okay. It could be happening, or it's going to happen. Okay. So please understand when I come in these phrase and certain vernaculars or terms, in regards to present, past, and future, I am speaking to that and according to what is intuitively given to me. All right, my Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Those who Capricorn resort in North Node, all right, born between December 22nd and January 19th. All right, this reading is for the Capricorn. All right, so what I'm gathering here, okay, is that there is an authoritative figure, okay, or you're the authoritative figure, and you're contemplating, all right, some changes, okay, which source is about to change these situations here, okay, because there's a promise that has been made to you or your ancestors, but there has been a promise that has been made, and that must be fulfilled. Okay, so whatever this betrayal was, okay, source is changing it for your good. All right, putting you right back into your leadership and in your money, okay, to get you right back here, which is the World card, which anything is possible right here. Okay, anything is possible. You have 3 major arcana cards here. You have, well, 4. You have the devil, okay, which shows authoritative energy, power, okay, or shadow work is needed, okay, something that is putting you, because you're finding yourself, you get to a certain place, Capricorn, and then boom, seems like something happens every single time to put you in an energy that you just, it's like, okay, I start, but every time I turn around, something just goes left, all right? and you've been inquiring and asking Source, why is it continuing to go left? However, Source is saying, just hold on, because this is not going to be any longer. Because I'm on your side with all power and authority. No more of this. Every time you turn around, it's a calamity. Or every time you turn around, it's something trying to do something. It can never be peace. Okay? And there's also, could be something, a relationship, or a business venue, or a venture, or whatever that is. Okay? Something that's keeping you in an energy where you're basically just the dark side, basically. Keeping your energy in vexing or aggravation, frustration, okay? All right, this right here, this devil energy, because again, the devil energy is just basically the energy showing you, you know, either there is something around you in an authoritative position, all right, that is potentially trying to put you in a place of harm, okay, something around you, or you could be in this energy, okay, that you're just basically not taking any trash or crap, but yet at the same time, you're not really moving and healing from a situation, okay? Now again, take what resonates with you, put it on the floor. What does not resonate with you? Continue to watch my videos, and I promise you, one of those readings will resonate with you, all right? Again, this right here, this card, okay? This doesn't represent a bad thing. It just represents some things you potentially may need to work on. It could be something in your mindset that's causing things to resurface and arise. It could be self-doubt. It could be fears. It could be distrust in people, because we've all been there. You can't trust anybody, okay? Because this also could represent an energy around you. There's a snake around you. There's a snake around you trying to prey on your finances. That's right, I said it. There's a snake around you trying to make sure that you don't get into this world energy. All right? The Sun card, where you're flowing and you're prospering. But guess what? Source has made a change. And guess, hey, it's already been spoken. So you don't need to be worried about this anymore. Sitting, contemplating, all right? Licking wounds and trying to figure this thing out. Okay? Source is creating a change, whether that's a paradigm shift, meaning a shift in your mindset, a shift in your thought process, all right? However, your shadow side, all right? And again, Capricorn, you don't need to prove yourself to nobody. Source is going to do all the proving for you, okay? Source is going to do all the proving for you. There's no need to try to explain yourself over and over again, okay? Because these two energies right here, it's two of them. They want to keep you in this. That's what I'm getting. Now, again, this could be a thought process, something you need to work on. Again, you know, what I'm feeling intuitively is a lot of you need a heart chakra cleanse, okay? And if you're interested in that, okay, because if you clear your chakras, then your prosperity, your abundance, all great things, your wish fulfillment shall flow with you, Capricorn. All right? Some of you need to work on some inner thought process. Some of you need to work on healing from past traumatic relationships. Okay? Some of you need to work on probably a relationship. Maybe some of you need to walk away because every time you turn around, you're in a conflict. Okay? Something that keeps you from moving forward. Okay? You know, you don't want to be in your ego all the time, okay? You know, or if there's something that is putting you in an energy where it's not for your good, okay, Capricorn? You got to know what's for you and what's not for you and be willing to walk away, because every time you turn around, if there's a calamity where you're in a Ten of Swords energy and every time you turn around, there's some confusion, or some, you know, foolery, then it may be some time to reconsider your options and look and see, what's going on around you. Okay? It's okay to walk away, Capricorn. It's okay to change and shift gears, because I'm going to tell you something. You're going to eventually have to, because Source is causing a change. He's causing something to come to an end. That's what I feel. Something's coming to an end. Okay? No more feeling like this. No more of keeping energies around you to keep you in this energy. Source is changing all of this. All right? Whether, like I said, this is a business partner, a job, okay, a friend, okay, something that is causing you grief and turmoil. Source said that is coming to an end. He is changing all of that. All right? Because there are brighter days ahead. That's what the sun means. There are brighter days ahead, Capricorn. And guess what? It's finished. That's what I'm hearing say. It's finished. You're not fooling with that anymore. All right? You're not dealing with this anymore. Source has brought this to an end. This is your last confrontation with this. This is your last going back and forth with people trying to explain your situation and who you are. You're not doing that anymore. A great change is coming to put you in a higher position. All right? To make you focus on that money, what you got called, and to enjoy the fruits of your labor, Capricorn. All right? It's time to enjoy. Let me do an oracle card for you, Capricorn. All right? And be encouraged, Capricorn. All right? Because great change is coming. You've been working real hard. Again, we're the hardest working sign in the zodiac. Be encouraged. All right? And put some love on yourself. Okay? Self-love. Okay? That's your oracle card. Nurture yourself. Stop beating yourself up over the situation. Okay, it didn't work out. That's okay, Capricorn. That's okay. The change is here. It has come. Either the change has already came, or the change is to come, or the change is happening now. For most of you, what I'm feeling intuitively is that change is happening right now, as you speak. All right? It's time for you to walk in high energy. You notice these cards are gray. These cards are gray. They have like a dark tint to them. Cave, thinking about what happened. I'm over this. And again, don't curse them out. I know that it's hard. I know it's hard. You want to. You definitely want to go there. Because you're over this. You're sick of every time you turn around coming right back to this. So Source is going to create a change for you. Either the change has already occurred. I feel for most of you, this change has already occurred. I'm coming by way with this reading of confirmation to you. Okay? So you can reign and rule happily with warmth, love, and light. That's what the Sun card is. Great opportunity for this 9 of coins or 9 of pentacles. It's time to get that money. Aquarius had 9 of pentacles as well as 10 of pentacles. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor. Ooh, this is good. Capricorn. Source has created the way out of the back and forth, the bickering, the narcissistic behaviors, bipolars, chaotic situations, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't move, you don't know what to do. Source says, oh, you know what to do. It's called move forward. And take care of yourself in the process. Oracle card says you are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. What is that? The 9 of coins, also called the 9 of pentacles. That's your money. Source is saying you deserve this. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. That's right. Stop trying to explain yourself and be arguing with people. That's keeping you in a low vibrational frequency. Okay, I'm feeling this all in my bones, all in, in Capricorn, you also need to make sure you're taking care of your body. All right, that's what I'm hearing to tell you. from Source. Take care of your body. Okay, Capricorn, your area is the knees. And right now, our moon has shifted. Okay. Okay. We had a full moon last week. Those who, look back at the intuitions from the prior full moon to see where you are. Okay. But depending on where your planet shifts, okay, you want to make sure you're taking care of your body and not putting too much strain on your knees. All right. Okay. Make sure you're not putting too much strain on your knees. You're not standing for long, extended periods of time, that you're keeping yourself in a good light and in a good position so you can receive. You can't receive being in an energy of fighting with folks and being in survival mode. We're not doing that. Every time you turn around, you're here. You're in a conflict. They're putting you in this energy. You got to tell off somebody. You got to go at it with somebody. You got to, no, time out for that. Source is saying no more. And Capricorn, I know you're tired. I know you're tired. So I can just imagine, you know what I mean? This situation, self-love. You're worthy for all the abundance that Source is bringing to you. Okay? But hold on, because the change is coming. The change has already been made. Okay? It's already been declared. And it's already been judged. It's already been forthcoming to you from Source that a change is here for you. No more striving mode. All right. I'm sorry. No more thriving mode. No more striving, but thriving mode. Okay. Enjoying the fruits of your labor is and walking in high vibrations. Okay. No more low vibrations. Again, Capricorn, I recommend a chakra cleanse of your heart. Okay. I recommend a chakra cleanse for you. And again, a heart chakra cleanse, I recommend a heart chakra cleanse for you, Capricorn. If that is something you are interested in, whether if you're a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, or Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, please email me at empresslight888@gmail.com. I'll be glad to send you the materials you need. I have crystal packages for you to do your chakra cleanse. All right. So if you're interested in that, just getting all the old habits, old ways, okay, old thought systems, all right, just old behaviors. You used to handling business, you used to putting your foot down, you used to all these things, but sometimes it doesn't require that. Sometimes, Source just wants you to kind of be in an energy to reflect on this. Don't move in a shadow self energy, all right, Capricorn, okay, but just understand, analyze and understand that you can't be in this type of energy or have people around you in a snake energy, okay? Or people around you in a destructive, chaotic energy. No more of this. Get rid of anything that's causing you a burden, all right? That you can't vibrate in a high sun frequency, which is a healing frequency, okay? The change has been brought forth. It's already been declared by the Most High, all right? Change is coming. Change is already here, or the change has came already. But just know, Capricorn, it is working out in your favor. And again, heart chakra cleanse is what you need. And a little bit of self-attention, all right? If you've been led to go for that body massage, Capricorn, go for that massage. If you're led to go get a pedicure, go for that pedicure. If you're led to go out and soak up in the sun and ground yourself, go out in the sun, which is right here. Go out in your sun. Soak up the sun's healing energy and powers. All right? So you can walk towards your 9 of coins, your 9 of pentacles, new money, new ways, new ideas, new ways of thinking. All right? I remember I used to hear a friend of mine, her grandmother used to say often, you got to get rid of that stinking thinking. And I had just said this to Aquarius in the Aquarius reading, that, it's time to look at the glass half full instead of half empty, okay? I want to read a quick ancestors message, all right? Angel ancestors, all right? Capricorn, I want to read that for you. Okay, something came out. All right. Wow. Weave your dreams into reality. Yeah, absolutely. You have that power and authority in you. All right. So again, Source has already declared that change to happen. So whoever is in your life or was in your life causing turmoil, chaos, whether if it was a job, okay, or whether it was whatever it was, okay, whatever it was, all right, causing, this right here, this Ten of Swords, you have the power and the authority from Source, okay, to make your dreams a reality. Okay, the change has already been declared. Okay, that's your Wheel of Fortune. Movement. Wheel of Fortune. There's some money coming in. All right, some great things are trying to come in. But please, Capricorn, let go of that old mindset, or whoever's around you with that old mindset. Be careful who and what you're sharing with people. Everybody who says they're your friend or not. On those jobs, trust no one. Keep your intuition and your energy high. High as the sun. Vibrate high, Capricorn. So therefore, you're able to see what's around you. Trust your intuition. That's what I'm hearing. Trust your intuition. Trust your body the way it feels. If you feel some type of way in your stomach, if your stomach starts hurting, when you come around an individual, all right, don't let it allow you to act right, but just know that that type of energy is around, all right? Or if you're operating in this energy, I recommend a heart chakra cleanse, all right? Devil represents your shadow self coming out, okay? And sometimes that shadow self will prevent us from, manifesting, creating the world, all right? Creating our realities, our dreams, making them come true. All right. So a lot of self-love. Okay. A lot of self-love, Capricorn, right now is needed. Nurture yourself. Find great things you like to do. If you want to, maybe go out with a friend, have a drink, or, put yourself in a situation where you can receive love as well as give love. All right. So your channels can be open. All right, Capricorn. So again, this reading was for you. Take what resonates with you and leave what does not resonate with you. Continue to watch, and I guarantee you will have a reading that does resonate with you. All right. If you're interested in a chakra cleanse, please email me at empresslight888@gmail.com. I'll be glad to do your heart chakra cleanse for you and walk you through that process. All right. And again, thank you for watching. This is for the Capricorn for this week, June 16th. Sun, moon, and rising, or anywhere Capricorn resides in your birth chart. This is Empress Light. Thank you for tuning in to the Intuitive Empress. I'm sending love and light and great sun energy your way. Be encouraged, Capricorn. You're at the finish line, and things are now coming into fruition. All right. Love on yourself. Nurture yourself. Do some shadow work. All right. Whether if you got to journal it out, or if you go to a therapist, or if you exercise, or if you have a form of a healthy distraction, anything to get you growth into a place of self-love and self-admiration, then do so. Because the change is unavoidable, and it's definitely coming. But the change is for the better, and that's to make sure that this shadow self, or this person around you that operates in shadow, or this thing around you that operates in shadow, that it comes to an end. All right? Thank you. Sending love and light your way, Cappies. Bye-bye.